Woody Wommack, Mike Farrell here. Rivals early signing period. We're wrapping things up, and we've got a very special guest joining us, Penn State football coach James Franklin. Coach, what a day, huh? Top 10 class for you right now, and really finished off with some big-time guys. How you feeling?
Yeah, feel good. I think our quality is really good, obviously. I think we're the only team in the top 10 with under 20 commitments. When you talk about quality, I think most people have us in the top 3 in the country. So, I'm pleased. Obviously there's always guys you wish you would able to get, but overall, we were able to, do a really good job in our region, and then we were able to go to some areas that, Penn State typically hasn't gone to.
Yeah, you had your big moment, on TV, getting Noah Kane, the IMG Academy back, who's originally from Texas. That has to feel great, adding him, especially with the other running back, Devin Ford.
Yeah, obviously, losing a player like Saquon Barkley, and we want to make sure that we have depth at that position, and really obviously excited about what Miles is able to bring to our football team, and hopefully we'll be doing in the future for us too. But we want to make sure that we got enough depth and playmakers that can get the ball in the end zone.
Coach, Mike Farrell here. How much has Saquon allowed you to help you recruit on the offensive side of the ball, especially at running back? I mean, is that something that you're able to sell to these kids, that they could have a career like that?
Yeah, I don't know if it's necessarily selling, Mike. I would describe it more as, you had a situation where these guys were in 8th, 9th, and 10th grade watching Saquon Barkley do some phenomenal things on the field, and they're watching the guy in Beaver Stadium wearing our uniform do exciting things, and they start to imagine themselves to have an opportunity to do the same. So I think it's more about that than us really selling that, you're going to be the next Saquon Barkley.
You got 2 4-star quarterbacks in the class. Tell me what you like about each of them, and how do you balance that where, obviously one of them is going to come in and eventually be the guy, and the other one's going to have to deal with being a backup?
Yeah, for us, we just were very transparent and open and honest from the beginning that we were going to, try to get 2 in this class to get to 5 quarterbacks on scholarship. And, it didn't really seem to bother either one of them. And, Saquon's a guy that, came to camp and earned the scholarship, came 2 times to our camp and can really throw it. He's got a similar body type to Trace. He's got athleticism to make plays with his feet as well, and played at a really good high school program in a great league. And then Michael Johnson, I've known him for a long time, specifically his dad. His dad was the quarterbacks coach with the Atlanta Falcons when they had Michael Vick, and I had been offered the receiver's job there. So we go way back. And, a guy that had a, really good high school career, very dynamic, more of a runner early on in his career, and then, became a much better thrower later in his career, and had a great senior year. So we were able to, get him to jump on board with us as well. And, obviously a kid, from Oregon, it made for some interesting recruiting trips, but, we're excited about both of them because they're guys that can beat you with their legs. They're guys that can beat you with their arm. They're guys that can beat you with their minds. And to me, in today's day and age of football, that's what you need. You need a guy that can beat you all 3 ways.
So, Coach, talking about quarterbacks, some people think that Michael might move to a position. There was a time where the guy sitting next to me here, Mike Farrell, thought that your current quarterback, Trace McSorley, might be a tight end.
We don't have to bring that up. Not a tight end.
How many times have you wanted to tell Mike, I told you so, because we only ranked him as a 3-star?
No, I'm not that guy. Obviously a lot of people did. Trace had a bunch of offers as a safety. I was at Vanderbilt. We offered him originally as a safety until we went and watched him throw live, and then obviously from that point on, it was quarterback with us, and was committed to us at Vanderbilt, and then came with us to Penn State. As the rest is history. But for us, we're going to recruit guys to play quarterback and have the opportunity to come in and compete. And I think the days of the pocket quarterback, those days are those.
All right. Well, we lost Coach. He dropped off. But guess what? He took the high road, Mike.
He did take the. He always takes the high road with me and with the rankings when I screw up. So that's nice. I was going to ask him about John Dunmore.
Yeah. That
would have been a good one to ask him about, especially recruiting in the state of Florida. But I'm sure he's going to give me coach speak and say we like to recruit our footprint and obviously expand out from there. So I'll answer for Coach Franklin and say it's extremely important to get into the Southeast and recruit nationally for Penn State. And it sucks we lost him, but it would have been nice if we lost him before you asked that stupid question.
That was a very funny question. Penn State fans want to know. And guess
Trace
what?
McSorley was a great winner in high school, but he's just not a big guy. So everybody thought he was going to be a safety. Everybody did. He just went to Penn State and
I blame Officer Friedman.
Caught lightning in a bottle. No, that was on me. That was when I was in charge of that region.
Okay.
So,
all right. So
blame me.
I gave Mike the chance to pass the buck, and more importantly, I gave Coach Franklin a chance to take a shot at Mike, and he passed. What a classy guy. I would have taken a shot at you.
No, he knows. He knows he doesn't want to take a shot at me. We've known each other for too long, and I also do the rankings, so you got to be nice to me.
Yeah, that's right. Got to be nice to the Godfather, or hate for an unfortunate accident to happen. So that wraps it up. Thanks to Coach Franklin for joining us, and stay tuned to Rivals.com for more recruiting coverage.